Hey you guys, welcome. This is tiredg0th and you are watching the Academia Gothica tiredg0th Reacts Cartomancy series. This is a live show. Welcome in. It's good to have you. It's good to see you. We're gonna get started here in a second, and give me 2 minutes just to get this going here. So I hope everyone's having a good day. I hope everyone is feeling happy, blessed, fulfilled, and just chilling. I hope you're having a wonderful experience here. The weather over here is not so nice right now. It's a little gross, but that's okay. So we're gonna get started with a shuffle. The focus here could be on the attitude of being in a King of Pentacles mindset, focused on money, success, but also stability, structure, possibly knowing when to move around, being selective in your movements, your choices. 2 cards just completely flew out of the deck here. Let's check these out. So we could have people out in a public space looking for contracts, being significant to something. We could have talent scouts. We could have, who knows? Let's tap into the general collective energy. The cards don't want to shuffle. There's some sort of attempted interference here. I was going to put on a playlist here, and it looks like what I was going to put on is being complained about by a YouTuber, so I'm probably going to be putting it on anyway, because that's just the type of person I am. There could be some creeps in the energy here, stalkers, people who are not able to move to calmer waters because of a circumstance, so they could be stalking and full of nerves right now. I don't know. I don't know what that means, but I guess it sounds like they're having a bad time or something. I don't know. Could be emotionally, they're very overwhelmed. Yeah. They're not very successful at sabotaging something for someone's career. Oh, well. Could be like, I'm getting that family members or people who are involved in some sort of like connected thing in a community are trying to sabotage someone's odds of having stable income and a good reputation for something, which is strange. Yeah, it could be a Queen of Wands in reverse. This could be, okay, this could be a couple things. The Queen of Wands in the reverse position is someone who's very beautiful, but also very, like, it's like that dumpy kind of beautiful, like, I will show you my ass and you'll fall in love with me kind of person. You know, it's like, it's a person who's, like, willing to be very conniving to get attention. With, yeah, we have the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles coming out next to an air sign. I heard air sign ascendant. So this Queen of Wands could be trying to purposely manipulate a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini ascendant's odds of getting gainful employment, or having some sort of like structure in their employment if they're not working for anyone but themselves. So someone's trying to sabotage a contract that's meant to go to this person. I just intuited by pretending to be that person. So that's why they want them out of the way. That makes sense. Okay. It's not going to happen that way. Because you're a hoe. Spiritually or otherwise. You are not qualified to be walking in this victorious energy. That's sad. Okay. Thank you for joining my live. Make sure to tap that screen to let me know that you're paying attention, you're watching. Yeah, there could be travel involved in this attempted stolen contract kind of thing by this person who's not winning something. They're not winning something. They were trying to get someone off the market for something. to manipulate their odds of success. And look at this. This is like a love contract out of whack. There's like no success there. The success is going to this ascendant sign, water, I don't know why I said water sign. It could be a water sign with an air sign ascendant. So it could be a person who identity-wise is resonating more with an air sign, but they're actually a water sign. They could be they could have another water placement in their chart. And then we also have the number 2 as a resonation. 6 of Pentacles. Oh, the clover. So this is supposed to be someone's lucky break that's getting stolen here. Or at least it's trying in its best attempts to be manifested as a theft by this Queen of Wands in reverse. The Queen of Wands in reverse, like, they don't have to be a redhead. They could be a redhead. They could be a person with fair hair. They could also just be the kind of person who, like, uses their mentality to, like, emphasize their other kind of attractive traits, but it's like mildly attractive. You know, it's kind of like, I don't want to say it that way. Someone who's kind of like homely looking. They have all the things in the right places, but it's like you put it together and it still kind of, it doesn't like line up physically. And then like their personality is like, but I'll be easy. And then everyone's like, oh, well, that's appealing because then I don't have to work so hard for it. It's like lowballing the proverbial flesh offer kind of attitude that a lot of them have. And having to do with like very sensual things. Things are meant to be like intimate and sacred for a lot of people, and I don't feel like the Queen of Wands in reverse is the type of person to have reverence for that. So I kind of summarized it the way I did for a reason, but I'm a Virgo moon, so don't always take everything I say without a grain of salt if you get your feelings hurt easily. Because, yeah. Virgo moons are the type of people to just get straight to the point. They're very no bullshit. And people either love them for it, they laugh their asses off at what they say, or they get very intimidated by their delivery. So, sorry about it. But kind of the realist here, so. Anyway, we have the tree in reverse. That's not good. That's someone's health. There could be also someone confused about a healthcare contract or gaining some clarity about a contract that had to do with someone's health. Aha, that's what it was. Gaining clarity about the actual state of someone's health. And there's the shoe. Healthcare fraud. Medicare fraud. Disability. Someone, okay, all right. This is a hell of a reading for a Friday. Someone may have been faking someone else's disability to cover something up. They may have gone so far as to say, this person is so injured, so disabled. But what they should have been saying is this person is so injured because of what I did to them. There is a person trying to cover up something that happened to a young person. I heard a young boy who was their relative, their son. This has been coming out for months. If you go to my YouTube channel, check it out, youtube.com/tiredg0th for tiredg0th. This has been coming out for a while. Someone was very young when they were sexually attacked. Came out in a reading. It was horrific to read this, mind you, for me especially, okay? They were attacked and then medical records were changed to make the person look like they were out of their faculties, like out of their capacity to handle real life because they were just traumatized and they didn't want to send them to therapy and treat them well. They did not want to be respectful to this person's life. They instead decided to cover their butts for what they did willingly, without any kind of influence, to this young person. I don't know if you're understanding what I'm saying, but they did that. Here's your proof. This is the man in question, the gentleman. And I heard 8 of Wands. This is a wounded warrior. This is a person who's literally going through their every single day. I'm channeling them right now. I'm channeling their energy, and can I tell you, they are the most peaceful, placid energy. Like literally neutral ground incarnate. And they're still trying to... This is a sacrifice attempt. They're still trying to sacrifice someone. So they're using this person as a sacrifice with documentation. Oh, I'm about to throw these cards. Can I tell you something? Okay. Witchcraft is not just standing over a cauldron like all the movies tell you. I've written about this. I have exposed this. I have explained to you how people do this. I have directed you to readers who taught me how this works. I have referenced all the people, whether or not their videos stayed up on YouTube. Witchcraft is putting your energy, your breath, your intentions, and your ability to harm a person or heal a person into your everyday life, okay? These are baneful witches using medical fraud to attack a person. They're literally trying to say, no, they're too sick. They don't know what they're doing. And God knows how many times they've been shot up with Thorazine that they didn't need, got over-medicated with lithium that could have poisoned them to death, quite literally, as lithium is a poison. Being misdiagnosed for medicine that they don't need, being told that they have to stay in bed when they don't, being told this and that with all of their health concerns. This is what people are doing. And can I tell you something? This is not only fraud, this is actually witchcraft. This is witchcraft. Witchcraft is manipulating the attention of people to a matter that is not the truth. Because when you invest your energy in something that is untrue, you give it life. That's what people don't want to tell you. That's what they don't tell you. That's what they don't tell you. So I'm over here literally uncovering witches, like lifting a plate in a filthy apartment and finding a coven of roaches underneath. Like, this is what it feels like. This isn't the energy I like to sit in. I'm a very high vibrational person, but yo, I will crack you. For real. In the spirit. Because I'm not joking. Look at this. It's out in the open now with a garden card. Garden card. You could see that. With the 8 of Swords. Someone might get imprisoned for this. And you know what? Good riddance. Because I can only imagine that somebody actually felt like they were in prison their entire life for being put through this. I heard these people might be in their 70s. You know something? Everyone wants to talk about the old days of being gangster, doing whatever it is that they're doing. They are not ready for the karma that they sign up for. They're going to be 70 years old in a prison cell? 70 years old in a prison cell. You mean to tell me that's what's going to happen to them because they made choices that they thought they were going to run with their entire life and just ruin everyone else's life the whole way down to cover it up? You have to be kidding me. You're joking. This is divine judgment coming out with the key card. This is the Lenormand Pixie deck, by the way, if you want to see these images for yourself. But I'm trying to make them as clear as possible here. The key card with the 8 of Pentacles and the coffin card in the reverse. The coffin card in the reverse is my divine judgment and divine oversight card. This is a divine truth that needed to be uncovered because these people have gotten away with so much just to make sure this person could not tell the truth about themselves. I heard they hexed his throat. Do you know something? It takes a lot of restraint to hold back my opinions. It takes a lot of restraint to hold back my opinions, my personal opinions, and not my professional ones here. That's not cool. That's not cool at all. Not okay. Okay. What is the outcome for this person whose life has possibly been in a very unjust state for a while? their purported family has been in a family business to make this person feel afraid of their own opportunities because they're all set up by the people who know this happened to him. Okay. Okay. So you mean to tell me you're going to make this person live through a Rico nightmare for your entire life and not get any punishment for that? Oh, no. No, no, no. No, that's not how that goes. Okay. We have the Ace of Cups. This person found love. They're not confused about it. And that is why these people are attacking them so hard right now. That is what's in the energy. That's what needs to come out. Somebody needs to hear this. And whoever you are, I love you. And I would literally back you through anything. Because I understand what kind of an impact that you are experiencing, possibly from the time that you're a child. You may not even know all of the good things in life that you were supposed to have because of these people. And I know what kind of people you were dealing with. You were probably dealing with people who told you to do crime because it was acceptable to them. You could have been living a life that was a complete lie. And didn't even understand how bad it was. I understand. 10 of Pentacles in the upright is what I read for that. But the secret is out. The secret is out. You're about to be okay. These creatures. These creatures who did this to you. Yeah, you might actually have a really good opportunity coming to you to explain yourself, and I suggest you stand up for yourself completely. You're about to feel right at home. You're about to feel right at home where you are, where you're gonna be. I'm seeing some sort of opportunity for justice for you. Maybe in less than a couple of days, less than a couple hours, less than a couple of months. The cards are like spilling all over my lap right now. I don't have a big enough table. I would show you guys this. Like this is my table. We have some humble beginnings here, but that's okay. Yeah, the truth is being uncovered about your actual health status. You are healthy. These people may have actually tried to over-medicate you, to slowly poison you. These people may have tried to make you out to look a lot more sick and in need of care than you were. You know what? Okay, everyone. I love you all, and I love going live, and I love being here to serve you, but I have somewhere to be. I will be back later. Thank you for tuning in. Tap that like button. Make sure you smash that screen like this. Tap a bunch of hearts in here if I entertained you in any way or made you feel aware of some things that you needed confirmation for. I know this is not, it's not a wonderful message necessarily, but it is a message that comes out often enough for me to be concerned about how many people are weaponizing legal documentation, Hippocratic oaths, and their goddamn careers to make sure that someone feels just comfortable enough to be sacrificed with legal action backing it. So yeah, here we go. The truth is, these are the cards that are spilling out at the top. The truth of the matter is, with the deck split, with the hearts, the garden, and the key, the truth is that I'm here to tell you I love you, and I'm here to make people feel like shit for attacking innocent people. I love you guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. This has been Tired Goth. Stay tuned for another live later. I will be back this evening. See you guys later.